first one was a little strong, the second one will be a little weaker.
I just wanted everyone to taste it.
You definitely will. And yeah, there's tons of treats, bars, cookies, if anyone wants to come up and grab one. So I'm Kenzee, and this is my husband Quinn Reik. We are the owners of Sunrise Coffee. Yay! I'm just going to pull up the PowerPoint here. Okay, so we are not great public speakers, FYI, but we're going to try. So, a little bit about us. We are both from Odebolt. We love Odebolt. We really want Odebolt to be great, an awesome place, especially with the Odebolt Community Foundation. I think that's just going to bring great things, and hopefully more businesses and more people, more young people. So we have 4 kids. Slater, he's 8, he's in 2nd grade. Maybe, she's 7, she's in 1st grade. Dash is 5, he is just started preschool, and first day of daycare today, so we'll see how that goes for them. And Radley, we call her Peach, she's 2. Quinn has always worked for a farmer since high school. I am currently, well, I guess I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm a registered nurse, I'm a Girl Scout leader, and I work here at the library. So I think everyone has asked, why a coffee shop? And we just thought we were ready for something new, wanted something different to do every day. We've always wanted to be business owners. We just really weren't sure what we wanted to do. And then Quinn's mom passed away in November, and we just got that feeling like life is so short. Let's just jump in and do it now. So we started brainstorming. What could Odebolt use? What does Odebolt need? And we thought, social hub, hangout for everyone, and awesome coffee. So Sunrise Coffee was born. We posted on Facebook that it was going to be coming soon on December 16th, and the amount of support, well wishes that we received overnight was amazing. We had 350 plus followers in 12 hours on Facebook, which is awesome for a small town of under 1,000. So we were thrilled.
600 today.
Yeah, 600 followers today. Yeah, so we're just super excited. We hope it becomes just a popular, awesome place for everyone that wants to come hang out. So where were we going to put it? D&T's, the current Sparkies, or previous Sparkies. D&T's was always an awesome store. We loved how it provided and gave back to the community and gave us inspiration for what we want to kind of do in the future. And we knew just the person to help us, which was Levi Teese. He is my cousin, which worked out great. And D&T's had shut down. He didn't really know what he wanted to do with it. So we just started talking, and that was the place. So in December, we started working in there. I'm sure you all have been there. Typical convenience store. So it was kind of a lot of work, a lot of paint, plumbing, and a ton of woodwork. Quinn has become quite the craftsman. He built all the counters, all the kitchen set up himself out of wood, which turned out so beautiful. We'll show you in a little bit. All the chairs, coffee tables was all donated from my family, so that kind of just brings in a little homey family touch. My grandma and grandpa just gave me this. This was my great grandma's coffee pot, so that will be in there in the future. So yeah, we just had a ton of family support behind us, so that's awesome. We just came up with our menu. We wanted to keep it simple, easy, so we just started with the basics. Just basic, easy, simple flavors for now, but as we get more input from everyone, what everyone likes in their lattes, coffees, we'll add to that. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, what the heck is a flat white? What's a breve? So we will explain that. But that we are going to have non-coffee options also. So like the hot teas, cold tea, tea lattes, hot chocolates, a steamer, which is like a latte minus the espresso. So it's basically the steamed milk with the flavor. A lot of kids like that actually. And then smoothies. And as you can see, we're going to have the sugar-free options also. I'm diabetic, so that's important to me. So hopefully that'll work out good. And then my mom and I have been experimenting with pastry options. These are the things we're going to start with and see how it goes. This menu might change.
There's probably going to be a special every day, something different, so this is just...
Yeah. This is, starting menu. And we are going to add in food, like we're going to do a different lunch special every day. We will offer like the hot paninis, the hot sandwiches, like a panini wrap, probably some soups, and then when it gets closer to harvest, like the harvest meals like goulash, taverns, that kind of stuff. But we're going to ease into that. So we're going to start with just the coffee for a couple weeks. So now we'll just kind of talk about like the different kinds of drinks we're going to have. Mostly all of a coffee shop drink has an espresso, which is like a high potency coffee shot.
Probably what they just drank a little bit.
It's awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
This next batch should be a little bit better.
Yeah, you can definitely taste all the flavors in there. So we'll have the espresso shots, a steamed milk, and then a flavored syrup. So some of the ones we're going to offer are a latte, a cappuccino, an Americano, a flat white, and a breve. So an Americano is a drink that has 1 to 2 espresso shots, depending on how much caffeine you want. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, we will have decaf espresso also, if anyone needs that. So back to Americano. 1 to 2 shots of espresso and then hot water. And then you can add the flavoring to that also. A latte, which is a really popular drink, is an espresso, 1 to 2 shots or more, steamed milk, and the flavoring. This drink has that layer of milk foam on the top. We're going to make ours all with skim milk, but it can be substituted for almond milk, whole milk, or soy milk. A breve is like a latte, but it's made with half and half instead of milk, or instead of like skim milk. But that one can be flavored also. So that one will have that really thick, creamy consistency.
No cow.
Yeah. A flat white consists of the espresso, steamed milk, and flavoring, but this drink has none of the foam. So no milk foam in that one. And then a cappuccino is the one with the most milk foam. That's my favorite. And then Quinn's favorite is a mocha, which is espresso, hot chocolate, and the steamed milk. So really thick, chocolatey, yummy. This is just kind of a visual guide of what the drinks look like by the layers. So the espresso is always first, and then the milks and the foam and flavoring go on top. So what you guys tried, was there anyone that didn't get to try it? Okay, want to get a couple more? So that is our sunrise blend. We'll pass it out. That is our sunrise blend of coffee. We came up with this with Ellen Frank. She's the owner of Rural Route Roaster in Lakeview. I had been at Milton's on Main, and they roast with Ellen's beans, which I just loved. You can just taste the pristine flavor in the beans. So I just Facebook messaged her, and she's kind of like become our mentor, awesome teacher. But she came up with this blend, and we are the only people to have this blend. So this is a medium roast blend. So I'll start with what a dark roast is. A dark roast is the biggest, fattest coffee bean because it's been roasted the longest. That coffee bean will give you the chocolatey, sweet taste, that savory taste in a coffee. And then there's a light roast, and that bean will be the smallest. It has been, sorry, my mic keeps cutting out. It's been roasted for the least amount of time, and it was roasted at a lower temperature. But this coffee would have more of that acidity, fruity flavors in it. And then our blend is a medium blend, so it's just a mixture of those flavors. So you'll have some of the acidity, some of the fruity flavors, and a lot of that savory. It's mostly dark beans with some light added, so you'll have a lot of that chocolatey, toffee, those flavors in it as well. Okay. Now, oh yeah, our hours. So we're gonna be open mostly 6 days a week to start with. We will be open 6 days a week, and then we'll just see when we need to be there more, when we don't need to be there so much. But we're going to start with 6 to 2, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. This summer we're hoping to do like a Saturday farmer's market in the afternoon. Hopefully we'll have like smoked meat, you can eat, shop, coffee, drinks, that kind of thing. Would love to find someone to play live music if anyone knows anyone. But I just think that would be something fun for the community, something to do in the summer. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And then we just have some cute pictures of our helpers. This is our youngest, Radley. She is always helping her dad. Shoeless, shirtless, usually. But all the kids have been really involved. There they are painting. They were able to do the first coat of paint. Quinn and I spray painted the whole ceiling black, and it just turned out so pretty. It looks so different instead of that white ceiling. That was a lot of work, and it was messy. And then Quinn put together this tongue and groove. It was very small pieces of wood, and it took him probably a week, but it turned out really good. This was the wall behind the old checkout at the convenience store. There was Radley outside on a cold day, helping her dad scrub up the dirty breaker box. And then this is our espresso machine, which is absolutely beautiful. And so when you order your drinks, you'll be able to see see your drinks being made, which is kind of a neat process. So everything will be in the open. You'll be able to see it all.
And that's the thing, we're waiting until Monday to get hooked up, because if that gets hooked up this next Monday, then I think we'll want to open Thursday, probably.
Yep. You guys are the first to know. Hopefully Thursday. But we will post something on Facebook and for sure on Monday when our opening day is. It'll either be next Thursday or the next Thursday. Hopefully next week, because we're ready. And then we just wanted to say a huge thank you to Kaylee. She is the one who came up with our logo, which turned out amazing. We wanted something fun, kind of had that 70s vibe, and she just knocked it out of the park. She did awesome. And then we wanted to thank the Odebolt Community Foundation. We were a recipient of the $1,000 grant, which we're super excited about. So huge thank you to them. That just will give us a jump start into doing all these awesome things, hopefully. And then we were going to show you some videos that Quinn made of our process. I don't think I mentioned, we will have a drive-through. We have the window up, but the drive-through won't be ready until the snow's gone and the ground hardens. But that will be coming. Yeah, it turned out good.
It looks bigger without the fluorescence.
Oh, I know. It is really roomy in there. This is pretty much what it looks like now. We reorganized the furniture a little bit.
Way to go, Quinn.
that's basically it. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes. Does Quinn bake?
I'm gonna be the guy behind the espresso machine, I think mostly.
I know when our daughters were in Ames going to school, they lived in an apartment building that was on the south side of 30. If anybody's been in Ames and went to Birchie's on the
Good.
south side, they have such an atmosphere. It's kind of set up in overstuffed chairs and a coffee shop, and it always grabbed me when they left. I had to stop there and get something. But it has such an atmosphere about overstuffed chairs. Anytime you go in there, there'd be at least 4 or 5 college students in there with their laptops open, or a couple during the summer. Are you gonna have outside seating? Because there'd be people sitting outside and stuff. So.
Yes, hopefully we will add some benches, outside seating. But that is really kind of the vibe we're going for. You just walk in and you can just relax.
It's some music playing,
Yeah.
It was
Like Friends.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
What's your long counter gonna be used for?
Well, we actually, it wasn't in the video, but, we have some local people, so the Angel and Earth candles, Kenzee Collins out of Deloitte will have her candles for sale. Carly Ulrich from Rural Grit will have her bracelets, some keychains. We'll have some goodies that Kaylee made, some hats, coffee cups, that kind of thing. And we'll be selling our bags of the Sunrise Blend beans also. So, yeah, just some local goodies.
That's nice.
We have had some people say that they would like to see greeting cards maybe, so that's something we were maybe gonna add in the future. Yeah.
Can you repeat the questions that we ask?
Yeah,
So that people online can know what the
yeah,
question is?
sorry.
And my question is, I know I asked you earlier, how much room do you guys have inside for people right now?
So, Jim asked what's our seating capacity? Right now we have, I think, 20 to 25, seating capacity right now. We still might add another table, but yeah, 20 to 25 right now. And it is roomy, it's not cramped at all in there.
To take those gas pumps out of the front so there's more space for cars.
The pumps are off now. Thank gosh, we were getting a lot of people still wanting gas and wanting to use the bathroom. So that is done. But I think we are gonna leave that canopy. Just if we do the farmer's market in the summer, just add some shade. But yeah, we still need to draw the lines on the concrete for parking. But hopefully, I'm not sure how many cars would fit out front. So we'll see on that.
And then at this point, are you going to, if somebody comes and says, I have 15 people, I'd like to have a little time here for 15 people, what will you do? Will you do that or just say it's just for public now?
So I think you're asking like if you could make a reservation?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. I think we would have enough seating to do that, and we'll probably have like some fold-out chairs also if we would need some more. But yeah, we would love to have you.
That might be a good Sunday deal, because we figured maybe during the winter, maybe be open on a Sunday morning, 9 to noon.
If someone wanted to get
Yeah, if someone wanted a reservation, then
Yeah.
we could probably do that.
Anything else?
I appreciate your hours being 6 to 2 as far as not, you're gonna try and catch the people headed out of town or headed
Yeah.
to work or whatever. It's a good idea to be open
That's what we wanted to, catch all the nurses, the truckers, the farmers before they head to work. So hopefully, I think that'll probably be one of our busiest times. Thank you. Thank you.